As an average individual with no videography or editing skills and lacking experience in front of a camera, creating videos has been overwhelming and time consuming. As a result, there are times when I find myself not wanting to do any of it and avoiding it altogether, which then results in minimal or no progress. I've had to develop strategies to reduce this feeling of overwhelm that stops me from putting in the work. At the moment, what is working for me is setting small goals or tasks. This helps my brain to chill out, calm down, and see that this is manageable. I don't let it think about everything that we have to do. Just this one task is all we're going to work on and think about. So here are the goals that I set for myself when creating content. Task 1. Decide what my video will be about. Sometimes this will be easy because I'll have many ideas and things I want to share. However, at other times it's difficult because all my ideas seem silly and absurd, and it makes it hard to decide on a topic. That's why this is a task all on its own. Task 2. Write the script or bullet points. At the moment, I am writing out an entire script instead of just bullet points. I don't feel very comfortable talking in front of a camera or speaking in general, as I'm an introvert. On my first couple of videos, I used bullet points, but soon realized that I get too nervous, I overthink, and then I can't focus on the topic. Therefore, for now, until I get more comfortable, a teleprompter is necessary. But I'm hoping that as I continue to do this, I will get more comfortable and eventually only use bullet points. So I create a Google document and simply write everything I want to say, non-stop. I don't focus on grammar or clarity. I just jot down everything I want to share. I always make sure to reflect my life, what I've learned, and what I'm still learning. And I write from my life and my experiences. So I like to edit my writing and make sure that I'm being as clear as possible and concise with what I want to share. Task 3. Film talking head. Talking head basically means when a person is directly talking to the camera, like I am right now. Before I actually start filming a talking head, I first have to transfer the script to a teleprompter app and then set up the actual teleprompter. It's pretty annoying doing all of this. That's why I'm hoping that eventually I'll be able to do this with just the bullet points. So filming a talking head still takes me a considerable amount of time to complete. Anyways, after filming the talking head, I make sure it looks and sounds okay. It's not going to be perfect, I know that, but as long as I'm making small improvements every time, I'm satisfied. Task 4. Editing. So this is where the editing begins. I transfer the talking head video to Final Cut Pro and cut out what I don't need or where I messed up, etc. I then begin making other edits like adding titles and images, basically attempting to make the content more visual. At this point, I begin considering what B-roll footage to capture. B-roll is essentially secondary footage that can be incorporated so that the viewer is not just looking at a talking head the entire time. So I review the entire talking head footage and decide where I can add some B-roll. Task 5. Film B-roll. I like to add B-roll to my videos because I think it makes my message more comprehensible. However, filming B-roll is difficult for me, probably because I prefer it to be genuine rather than staged. For example, here, I'm truly working on my script for a video. I can't just pull out my computer and pretend to be working. This is why filming B-roll takes me so long. I want to capture moments when I'm actually doing what I'm talking about in my video. So for now, filming B-roll is taking a substantial amount of time because I want it to be organic. Task 6. Continue with edits. So after all the B-roll is filmed, I have to upload the footage to Final Cut Pro and continue editing. I edit the B-roll and continue to add titles, transitions, etc. Editing is still new to me, so it does take me some time to complete. Task 7. Adding music and sound effects. Adding music and sound effects is quite a task in itself because I'm just too picky about the music, I guess. It takes me forever to decide what matches the topic, and then trying to make sure it's neither too loud nor too soft, that's also tricky. Sound effects, I haven't added sound effects to any of my videos, but it's definitely something I want to start doing. Maybe I'll do it for this one. Task 8. Upload to YouTube and create a thumbnail. This step is pretty self-explanatory. I upload the video to YouTube and create a thumbnail. Even though the steps are self-explanatory, this step does require a lot of creative thinking, which can be time-consuming. Task 9. Write a title and description. This step is also pretty straightforward, and it might seem simple. However, I know the significance of a good title, so I take the time to brainstorm several options before committing to one. When it pertains to the description, for the time being, I'm just keeping it short. But I know I'll need to eventually elaborate more, and then sometime in the future, it will probably become a task of its own. So again, I've learned to set small goals for myself so that my brain can focus on one thing at a time and not feel overloaded, begin to panic, and then as a result, just put things off. If you'd like me to expand and provide more detailed explanations on any of these tasks, please let me know in the comments. And if you want to watch other obstacles I've encountered and how I'm attempting to overcome them, click here or here. And until next time, remember, every day is a chance to get better.